In Tamil Nadu, questions are now mounting over the alarming rise in custodial deaths and encounter killings, with the citizens group now demanding urgent legal action. The Joint Action Against Custodial Torture, or JAACT, has issued a sharp call to the DMK government, bringing in a special act curbing police excesses or to be held accountable. The demand comes with a stinging reminder to M.K. Stalin, a leader who once praised the film Jai Bhim, which exposed the horrors of custodial torture. According to the group, 36 custodial deaths have been reported in Tamil Nadu since the DMK came to power in 2021. In just the last 4 hours, 18 people have died in encounters in Chennai alone. They specifically pointed fingers at Chennai Police Commissioner Arun, under whose tenure 4 fatal encounters have taken place. This is an allegation made by JAACT. Let me clarify. Meanwhile, in Tamil Nadu, central prisons, over 500 inmates have died between 2011 and 2024. And just in the last 2 years, 118 prisoner deaths have been reported. Nearly 60 inmates died by suicide. Despite the staggering numbers, accountability remains scarce. In over a decade, only 12 cases have led to convictions. Let's understand what is really the problem, because the recent justice report said how Tamil Nadu prisons are really managed very well. But of course, there is scope for a lot of improvement. But my concern is about custodial deaths, because that goes against the very grain of a democracy. Satish Kumar, who's advocate of Madras High Court and Supreme Court, is joining us. Satish, thank you so much. You know, the numbers are staggering, Satish. I mean, the recent custodial death I remember is of Armstrong, you know, the leader of the Bahujan Samaj Party. And it was, you know, then the accused, around 13 of them, one of them was shot dead. Then someone else was shot dead. Every day you open the papers, you say someone shot dead in Dindigal, someone dies in a jail, something happens. Tamil Nadu police, and of course, Satish, do you remember the Jairaj and Binix case in Santakulam?
Santakulam.
Oh, I mean,
That's what I want to say.
torturous in jail, you know, in custodial. That's the worst, most cruel, sets your teeth on edge, the way they were beaten, blood from their private parts. My God, I don't want to talk about it. What is wrong with Tamil Nadu? Satish.
Um, First of all, we should see the history to some extent, how the DMK came to power this time, especially gaining more seats from South Tamil Nadu. Generally, people say that the DMK is weaker in South Tamil Nadu, but this time they gain more seats. If you see the history and the political analysis, the main reason for that, the issue of Satangulam, what you say, but recently, and also the incident of Thuthukudi, the atrocity of police and law and order situation was shown as one of the major political campaign by DMK, showing that the previous ADMK government's law and order handling, that was shown as one of the reason for them to gain more seats from South Tamil Nadu, and that made them to come to power. But surprisingly and shockingly, the same the DMK, which has come to power using the custodial death or the police atrocity, they are doing the same thing again here. As you show now, the statistics, nearly 118 deaths have happened in last few years. That is absolutely exorbitant figure. This shows to some extent, if you analyze the situation, what we are as a common citizen, what we are able to understand, there must be a nexus between the antisocial elements and the political parties. That is also one of the key reason when the antisocial elements take their charge over using the political powers, then the police sometimes they are forced to take their action, because there the clash between the antisocial elements and the police also comes into picture. But when at that time the hands of the police are tied, then on the strangers, maybe on the small petty cases, police are forced to show their psychological pressure that made them resulted in custodial deaths. That's what
Law
I
say.
understand to some
Satish,
extent.
what does the law say? After all, the judiciary is the last stop for all of us. What does the law
Uh,
say?
there were a lot of recommendations that this happened recently, that when in case of judicial that custodial deaths are happening, the magistrate should inquire along with the closest relative of the victim, and the report has to be made at the earliest to the judiciary, and even the judgments have to be verdict has to be delivered at the earliest, and the person to be penalized at the earliest. So the law should not take its own time. In case I remember, to my knowledge, it was 6 months time was fixed at the magistrate level, at the trial court level, to come for a conclusion
Right.
about custodial death.